Hey, you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. I'm your host, Vince.
I'm Blaven.
And I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show, where we talk about all the cool things in the world.
Yes.
On this week's episode, we are taking a look at the... What are we doing this week?
We're doing, oh my god, Dragon's Crown.
There we go. Video game review, that's why.
I know, a long time now for
Video
you.
games.
Yeah, video game review of Atlas's and Vanillaware's Dragon's Crown. In our picks of the week, we're talking about some movies and some video game conspiracies. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
But before we get started, I saw something on the headlines today. Did you guys see the announcement for... Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Hyperloop.
No, what is that?
I heard about it. It's like some crazy new transportation system.
Okay, so transportation, right? We all know transportation.
Yep.
List some amazing transportation systems you guys know.
Maglev train.
Bicycle.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Thanks, Tips.
Thanks. So then yeah, okay. And these guys is on the right track. So we all know the bullet train.
Yeah.
In the Japan.
Yeah.
We also know about how fast commercial airlines can get nowadays.
Yeah.
So the Hyperloop is a new transportation system just introduced today. And basically it is twice as fast as a jet plane.
Okay.
And it costs half as much as the bullet train to run.
Okay.
And the way they do it is awesome.
Okay.
They take a bubble tea straw, expand it to the size. It's not a bubble tea straw, but it's basically tubes.
Yeah.
And they put you inside a little pod.
Oh, I've seen
And they just shoot you through.
Oh, so it's like Futurama.
Basically, yes. And for comparison, I don't know if you guys have ever driven from LA to San Francisco. I think you have, Tej, right?
What?
San Francisco to LA?
Yeah, it took forever.
That's like 5.5 hours?
Like closer to 8.
Closer to 8, because you have to stop.
No, we did straight.
Oh my god. Anyways, Hyperloop would make the whole distance take 30 minutes.
Jesus.
But-
Yes.
What would you do in that time? You just lay there?
You would... Well, I think it's like a comfortable pod. The thing is, because it's a pod, there's no windows. So it's complete darkness. I mean, you have lights and stuff and seats.
Right.
But it's like a closed system.
But it is a closed system.
So
Oh,
it's not
claustrophobia.
Yeah, it's not for someone with claustrophobia.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's like a sub, right?
Yeah,
Like
so-
underground sub.
That's
You're in a
pretty cool.
tunnel.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because these tubes are above ground.
Oh, cool.
So
That sounds sexy. That sounds awesome.
the future is coming faster than we know it.
Too fast for me. I'm pretty sober for my own two legs.
Yo, I can't wait to take a tube across the ocean.
Yeah, that'd be something else. Jeez.
Kids these days.
Okay, let's get into the big review.
Yeah.
So Dragon's Crown, it is the Vanillaware beat-em-up
Yep.
video game released exclusively on Sony platforms,
Yep.
a la the PS3 and the PS Vita.
Yep. And so it plays, if you've played any beat 'em up like Streets of Rage or Dungeons and Dragons, you can move up, down, left, right on the screen, and it's basically kind of a 2D side scroller. And you basically just fight things and gain points, level up,
Yes.
and collect loot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And this sounds like a game for you if you grew up loving those arcade games, or
Mhm.
just find those fun just to sit down for a little bit and play.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty good game.
Yes.
So the hook with this one is that it's done by Vanillaware, so there's gorgeous art.
Yes.
And
Let's refresh our memories. What other games did they do?
Odin Sphere, Princess Crown.
Yep.
Is that another one they did? Is it Princess Crown?
What? Odin Sphere, Princess Crown? What?
Odin Sphere is one of them, and then Princess Crown, is that another one?
I don't know if they did Princess Crown.
I don't know if they did that. I know they did Muramasa.
Oh, they
Yeah.
also did Muramasa.
The Demon Blade.
Yeah.
And they
Same-
did Grim Grimoire.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
they're all about hand-drawn animation.
2D,
2D,
specifically.
2D.
Also very unique.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a very unique sense of style.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you get to pick between the 6 classes.
Yep.
6 classes, a fighter, a dwarf, an elf, a sorceress, and a magician.
Right.
Pretty sure that's 5.
An
6.
Amazon.
And an Amazon. 6, there you go, an Amazon. And they each play a different way. They each have a different set of skills. And there are in total 9 dungeons, but you can take an A route and a B route, so 18 different paths, I
Yeah.
guess, to take. And yeah, so the person who purchased this game was me and Anthony. And for the purpose of this review, Vince and TJ came over to play until we got around to the halfway point of the game,
Mm-hmm.
where you get to go online.
Yeah.
So after you finish all the first routes of the first 9 dungeons, you have to go to the second route, and then you can enlist the help of online players and play with your friends or play
Yep.
with other people online randomly. And that's what we did for this review. And me and Anthony have beaten the game once, so that's where we're coming from here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so take it away, Anthony.
This really hits nostalgia strings for me, at least. It's like reminiscent of me going to the arcade and playing beat 'em ups there. But of course, there it's like drop a quarter and I lose all my lives like really fast, and it's like, Mom, I need more money, and then they don't give it to you, and then you move on. And playing this game, I realized that these types of games, for me at least, are the best in small chunks. So for me, I usually play it like for an hour, and then I'll take a break. And that's usually a good enough time to get through a chunk of dungeons. And like, because you can, when you get online, you can chain dungeons, and then it's like a risk reward type thing. You
So
get
by
more
chaining dungeons, he means that you beat a dungeon, and then at the end of the dungeon, it asks you, would you like to continue or would you like to return to town? If you continue, there are 4 things that can increase. There's a chance that you'll have a bigger score, which turns into experience. The items that you get in your chests will be better. The level of your chest will get better, and I think you get extra gold. So the more you do consecutively, the better all those stats go up until there's a 200% increase in all of those parameters. I think I got one of them wrong, but I can't remember. Anyway, those are the gist of what they are. And yeah, so it's a risk reward type thing, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go, so the ideal is that you get a 200% boost in all 4 categories and just keep plowing through it. But your equipment will break. You'll be less effective during the later fights. You won't have any more gold to revive yourself, and those are the catches to keep on going, keep on trucking.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay, and yeah, like I said, like it's a lot easy. It's a for me, I play a short chunk and then I'm done. Like when we were playing over at your house, Blaven, when we were all trying to get online, and we're just trying to get to the whole like front half of the story. It's really started to be a grind, and it's like it's the gameplay for me doesn't. It's not fun for long stretches. Other than that, the art style I love. Uh, there's like little touches everywhere. Like when the fighter when he changes, looking from left to right on the screen, he'll change his shield and sword hands.
Is that art style or is that animation?
Animation.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. And then, but for art style, like the design of the dragons and all the bosses, like
Mhm.
one of my favorite looking bosses is actually the Gazer. He's like this weird, like interdimensional eyeball that can like do all kinds of crazy stuff, and he has a lot of unique attacks and things. And even the variety of the levels, like going from Pirate Ship Coves to Lost Forests to different types of towers.
Mm-hmm.
And the towers even vary from like castles to like a mage's tower, which is more magic focused and stuff. And everything looks great, especially in high definition. Uh, Other than that, the story's kind of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's very classic high fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Big dragon is sealed in a lance.
Yep.
Go beat big dragon. But other than that, it's a fine game. It's good. I kind of wish it wasn't full price. It's like 59, I think.
It's 49.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Didn't you buy the game?
I think they ripped me off.
I think you got the extra bonus, that's why.
But the bonus is a pre-order thing. It's not.
Didn't pump it up?
No.
Yeah, it's only it should only be
Yeah.
49.
I'll have to go back and check my receipt.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. All right. Well, I guess that's not my problem then, or that's not the game's problem. It's my problem. But yeah, it's fun. I'll put it that way. It's
Yeah.
I don't think it's a contender for any of my like game of the year type things.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it's decent. It's a good nostalgia trip, and I really enjoy the art style and the animation.
Okay. Blaven, you were the hyped one for this game, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you
Yeah.
were really excited for this.
Yeah.
So does it live up?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So I think out of all of us, I think I love this game the most.
I think so, yeah. That's fair to say.
It's no surprise that I love Dungeons and Dragons Shadow
Mhm.
of Mystara, which is also a game which is kind of the progenitor to this game.
Yep.
It's before it, and it was done by Capcom, and I love that beat 'em up. I could play it over and over again nonstop because even though it's the same levels, I still like trying different paths or being more effective each time I go through it.
Yes.
Learning about different sequence, little niche strategies or whatnot. And I love that kind of stuff. And this game delivers in spades.
Yep.
One of the things I'm a sucker for, again, also is class-based games. You guys know this.
Yeah.
And my biggest problem with certain games is that the classes are not varied enough.
Yeah.
However, in this game, they've done a good job to separate the roles of each class.
Yes.
For example, the fighter that I picked is a defensive type, so he blocks a lot.
Yeah.
And he has blocking things, and his offensive skills aren't that great. Well, they're okay, but they're not amazing. But this blocking skills he has, things like taking damage from my allies. One of the big things that I had a problem with in other games is whenever they have this sort of taunt skill where you gain the attention of every monster, it's not very effective in most other games. However, in this game, once you put it on, all the pressure's on you.
Okay.
Which is amazing because I've never had that happen, and I can see the effectiveness in a party. And another thing too is that other people I know played other different classes. I think you played the elf, and Anthony played the dwarf and the Amazon, and TJ played the sorceress. And I also have a second character, a magician, I tried out.
Yeah.
And they play all radically differently. The magician, even the two magic characters. The sorceress's skills are more of party buffing and locking the enemies into place.
Right.
While the magician is sitting there and casting a long spell, but then drops meteors on the field.
Okay.
So, which is amazing. Anthony is right. The story is not really the strongest thing. You're not going to really write home about it. But the appeal to me, anyway, is that I like going through dungeons over and over and over again. I don't know why. I mean, I'm usually I'm not into very grindy things like that. But for this game, when I level up and I get new skills and I get to have a new set of moves or I become a little more effective each time I run through it all, that really gets to me. So unlike Anthony, I can play this nonstop for hours and hours and hours and hours
until your game crashes.
Until my game crashes, which is another big problem about this game right now. On the online, when you chain too many dungeons, your game is liable to crash, which is bad.
What happens when you crash? Like, do you lose everything?
You just lose everything. Oh. And it's really upsetting because I put a lot of time into it. But, I mean, I think they might release a patch to...
That sucks.
Yeah, I think they might release a patch to address that. But right now, I'd stick to chaining 4 or 5 dungeons and then just quitting. But if I could, I would go straight through all of it.
Okay.
There is no real way to start a new character and catch them up quick enough.
Ah.
So you're going to have to grind a little bit in the beginning. But it should be fine if you find a friend that'll help you get through it in the middle area.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about that, too, is that since you can revive allies...
Yeah.
If you're a level 1 character, like, and you already had a previous character, like, I can take those level 60 allies I got.
There's a really big problem with that, actually.
What is it?
They die.
They just straight up die?
Well, when they die, you think that the gold is like 600 or whatever, but each subsequent death adds on. One time I got to 10,000. I really don't want to keep paying that much each time. So that's the way that they combat that. Because unless you're moving it on your own, like with your feet or something, or another thing, he's going to sit there and just take one hit and die.
Oh, that's lame.
Well, you're fighting a level 1 against level 50s.
That's balancing.
Yeah, it's going to get hit. And even against the bosses, they have AoE attacks, area of effect.
Yeah.
You were thinking about doing that, I guess?
Yeah, because I was just going to take... I took my sorceress through the first couple dungeons with, like, level 70 allies.
And you were fine?
Yeah, and I was totally fine.
She didn't die?
My sorceress?
Yeah.
No, all the enemies are still level 1. It's just that my allies are way OP.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. No, I'm talking about the opposite.
Oh, no.
If you take your level 1 into a level 70 dungeon, finish one dungeon, they go up 8 levels.
Yeah. But I was talking about it in reverse, where I just mowed through all the easy shit.
No, but that's my rub against the game, because you have such high level characters and you're going through the level 1 stuff again, that takes too long. You're going to have to go through it again anyway, which is you go through the 9 again. I mean... whatever, right? But to me, I want to get to the strongest, fastest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you start a new character, you're prepared to have to grind at the beginning. I wish that there was just a catch-up system where if you have a friend, tell them to dodge as much as they can and then see how far you get. But yeah, that's the only gripe I have against it, because I know it's just a lame, it's kind of a lame gripe.
Yeah.
But when I play one character up to level 99,
You don't want to do it again?
I don't want to do it again.
Yeah.
So can you just, I don't know, scale me up or something?
Yeah.
Or because I mean, there's enough to, I have enough to worry about getting loot and getting the best items and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's just a minor gripe. If you really enjoy the game like I do, after a while you don't really care.
Yes.
Because you're learning along the way, and it's all different, like I said, so it never gets boring.
Right.
But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about it. If you like that kind of stuff, beat 'em ups and whatnot, this is a really cool game to play. I think it's accessible to most players.
Yes.
It's not that hard to get into.
Mm-hmm.
You can just give someone a preset character you've already made or something,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and basically they can pick it up and just go with you. And it's fun to look at, it's fun to watch, numbers all over the screen and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Highly recommend for me. And unlike you guys, because I don't have many games that I've played this year, this is probably
Okay.
up there with my game of the year. I mean, you saw how excited I was when I found out the arcade edition of
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons was on the PSN.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how hyped up I am on this.
Yeah. The one thing I want to know is Anthony commented on his opinions for it, but how do you feel about the art style of this game?
Oh, I like it. I like looking at 2D art. I'm a little bit upset that I can kind of tell they just reused a lot of the art style from Odin Sphere.
Oh?
The dragon looks the same. The dwarf looks like one of the bosses from Odin Sphere, like straight up.
I noticed some of the eating animations are taken from Odin Sphere and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do like that whimsical art style, kind of Disney slash.
Disney?
No, it's a little bit. Tinkerbell's in it.
Yeah.
There you go, right?
Disney
Yeah.
rated R, sure.
Yeah.
Disney rated R.
I think what you're alluding to is the breast size of one of the characters.
No, I'm luring to the chastity belt.
Oh,
Of the
yeah,
monk?
That's pretty funny.
I
No,
told you,
of
man.
the knight with her legs spread right open.
Yeah, that's true.
She's in
There's
distress.
It's very provocative. So if you have friends who hate animes, hate weeaboos,
Yeah.
this game is not for you. There's a big uproar actually about the sorceress because her boobs are so big
Yeah.
and so sexual.
I think she's the lead character in terms of the fans though.
Oh, probably.
Like I was just looking at recent toy stuff and she's got a couple statues
Yeah.
on the way and
That statue, man.
And then Amazon also has big thighs, which is unrealistic. I don't know. There's a ton of stuff.
yeah, but you don't mind that stuff.
Yeah. Sweet. I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
And let me talk to Legolas.
Gay.
So yes,
Yo, his name. Vince was told us, hey man, I made a character, don't look at the name until we join each other online.
yeah. So I made an elf, a blonde elf, and she had a green costume, and named her Lego Lass, as in Lego
Double S at the end.
Double S, because she's a lady, as in an homage to Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
You have my bow.
Yeah, and she had a bow, and she could kick awesome. Yeah, and
So good.
I could throw some weak magic around.
It's pretty sweet. It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
it was like an all-around awesome badass.
So how'd you feel?
It was good. The game's fun.
Did you?
Definitely, yeah.
Really?
The game's definitely fun. It's a beat 'em up game, but
More fun than Dungeons and Dragons?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, more fleshed out.
Yeah, I think you know what it is. I think the thing I like about this is the skill tree stuff
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't it addicting?
because it gives you a reason to play again.
Right, that's the thing.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's I think that's the main draw to this game.
Yeah.
I do think the art is super gorgeous to look at. It's really flashy.
Yeah.
It is a bit disturbing at times, and I don't mean by all the sex and stuff. I just mean some of the designs are just creepy and distracting.
Such as-
Like the one hero who I thought didn't have skin
Oh, yeah.
because he
The
just looks
barbarian?
he just looks the human anatomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Right?
just all
He just
muscle.
looks like muscle, bleeding through his skin because of the way they shaded him. It's just
Okay.
I don't think it's bad. I just think it's really grotesque to the point that I'm distracted by it.
Is this like a red line type thing?
Yeah,
okay.
but it doesn't get to the point where I'm just I have to turn away. It's just
Okay.
okay.
I'll just press X really fast.
Yeah, and of course the the strange physics on the boobs and
This is anime physics, my friend.
and the weird proportions on some of the lady parts are just throwing me off. But no, the thing with the art style though is I think you get so lost in the visuals of this game that you kind of forget that on a basic level the actual gameplay is super simple. I was kind of hoping that the levels had a bit more.
A little more puzzles or something like that.
Yeah, or like you know how like some old school beat 'em ups had like you could jump onto platforms or like
I see.
You know,
Traverse
like-
upwards.
Yeah.
Left and right.
yeah.
Something's crushing the things from
Yes,
underneath. I know
just,
what you mean.
just extra bits because I'm thinking back to the classics on the Super Nintendo, like Double
They actually
Dragon.
ripped off the Magic Carpet ride from the Aladdin game.
Yeah, and you know what? When that came up, I was super excited because I'm like, finally something different. Turned out to be like the most boring part of the game.
Yeah.
That and the boat with the whirlpools. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this? Like, someone just didn't even think. They were just like, we need variety. Here we go.
Yeah.
I do wish there were more levels as opposed to going back and repeating.
Mhm.
But you're right. The characters are super varied, and that's the important part. That each character you pick is totally different to play as.
Yep.
So that's where the real repetitive nature comes from, and they're all different skills. I kind of wish you could do a little more character customization, just to have like there's like the customization on the names is so robust, but when it comes to a
Right?
character,
Isn't it
yeah, when it comes to your like
You can curve the
yeah,
name.
I
you
can curve single letters.
Yeah.
I can space them out differently, but when it comes to the character, it's like, oh, it's a color swap.
Here's a bunch of color palettes.
Yeah, and they're pre-chosen, and there's
Yeah.
only like 4 of them per character.
I mean, but you have greetings and stuff.
Yeah.
You wrote, I have a penis, a big one.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's from, but
It's from his favorite show.
Yeah, so
It's so good.
but yeah, no, like the game has it's got high points definitely, and at sometimes it gets a bit too repetitive for my taste. I will say
I think the regular person will go through everything and then that's it.
yeah, with one character.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
I will say if I was always playing with someone, I could be like you, Blaven, and just never stop.
Yeah.
But if
yeah.
it was by myself,
Yeah.
I don't think I can go longer than like a level.
Okay, that's true.
Like I would have to stop. And I think that this game is best played with other people in
Around
the
you.
same room,
Okay.
right? I don't know if like it does have the online co-op, but I don't really think they may as well. For me, they may as well be bots. They're not really talking.
Yeah, I don't think there's microphone support either.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I haven't tried my microphone, but I haven't heard anybody talk.
Yeah, because I think like the game serves as a great social thing, right?
What, go right?
No, I mean like it's easy enough to play where you don't
Yeah.
have to always be paying attention to it,
Yeah,
and you can still like have a conversation with your friends and
Mhm.
whatnot.
True.
But there's still like something to do,
Yeah, that's true.
and I think that's what this game is for. I don't like the price, $50, even though it's lower than a full retail price game. It's still I think too expensive.
Yeah.
I think 30 would have been nicer.
It's what.
That's what I think this game should have been $30 because I think about like what other beat 'em ups have been released this gen. And they're all downloadable.
Wait,
things.
29 or 39?
29.
I think it should have been 39.
That's the Vita price.
Yeah, bastards.
Yeah. So
No crossplay between Vita.
and that's the weird thing.
Yeah.
Why is there no crossplay?
There's no crossplay, but you
Just
can like
FYI,
transfer your
guys.
saves. It's
Which-
weird.
Yeah. I don't know. But no, it's definitely something worth checking out if you have a group of friends to play with.
Like us.
And I think it's worth to check out if you don't have a group of friends and you just love Dungeons and Dragons.
That's true. If you are like Blaven and you just want that old school beat 'em up Dungeons
Yeah,
and
that
Dragons,
nostalgia trip.
yeah,
This is
it's definitely for you. Yeah.
these newfangled games these days.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty.
No, that's not true. I still like Castle Crashers.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fun.
That's one of my favorite beat 'em ups this gen.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, see, that's fun too. And those games are like what, 10, 15 bucks?
15 bucks, yeah.
Yeah, but I think there's a little more production value on this one.
Oh, definitely.
Just
Definitely.
tad
Just
bit.
a little bit.
But is there $30 more production value here?
Well, I guess not. I don't know.
I'm gonna say yes, but is it $30 more production value to you?
Yeah.
No,
There you go.
it's not.
All right.
Okay, let's rate this one. I feel like I can predict your scores, but go ahead and say them anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oh shit! He
No.
he threw me for a loop.
No, man, 5's all around for me.
Wait, it's
Yes.
like golf, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is totally a recommend from me, and I
Yeah.
wholeheartedly recommend this game, and I love this game to bits.
Okay, that's a loving endorsement from Blaven.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we'll get you on the Game of the Year edition. Back of the box quote.
Get
Put her
that
below.
money.
I'll be like that one of the quotes on the Batman Arkham.
Yeah, on the cover.
Oh!
Just on the corner, just the one name.
Yeah.
That cover's so ugly.
Anthony, your score?
I'm still mulling over between two scores. You go first.
Okay, I was in between 3 and 4, but I think I'm gonna give it a 4 because I
Oh,
know
wow.
that if given the right circumstances, I would love this game.
Right. But the conditions have to be right.
Exactly, and
It has to be in a closed environment.
yeah, and I don't think I can just purposely rate it lower because I'm not willing to put in the effort.
Right. Okay, I see what you mean. Good for you.
I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
And I don't know, pretty much
Yes.
whatever Blaven said, but like lower it down by like 2 levels.
Oh, so
like it's pretty good. I really enjoy it in short bursts and
Okay.
play it with friends.
Okay, so it's a unanimous recommendation from the team here. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But don't listen to these scrubs. You don't need friends. This.
Don't need friends.
You don't need friends with this.
It's only a 4-player beat 'em up.
Just play online.
Yeah,
with-
Blaven's
with
like, oh,
bots.
these people get in the way of my grinding. Ugh.
Sometimes.
Oh, taking my loot.
My loots.
Okay, let's move into our picks of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, I know you have 2, so why don't you open this one up and you can also end it off this one.
All right, I'm gonna open it up with a little conspiracy,
Okay.
a little hearsay. So you guys know the game Xenoblade Chronicles?
Yeah, I beat it.
Yeah, you beat it, and you said it was like super fantastic.
It was for a Wii game, yeah.
Yeah, for a Wii game. That's a nice caveat.
Ah.
But also, so this game had a limited run, and it's
Did it?
pretty much a collector's item at this point.
Maybe I shouldn't have sold mine.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You should have gave it to me.
Mm.
But so like on eBay, they go for like upwards of $150
Mm-hmm.
because it was a limited run, and recently you couldn't buy it anywhere in retail.
Yes.
So as of July 31st, GameStop just magically got a bunch of new copies, or not new copies, but they have a bunch of stock now, and they're stocking a crap ton of their stores with Xenoblade Chronicles.
That's good.
And people are calling scam on this
Why?
because before that you couldn't find Xenoblade Chronicles in any GameStop anywhere.
Yeah, but
Like it was sold out used, it was sold out new,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden they have a huge shipment of only used copies. And so people are calling. And also, the bigger thing that probably started the whole scam calling is that they're selling it at $90.
Oh.
$89.99 for a used game.
Okay.
Yeah.
That changes everything.
Mm-hmm. And so people are calling scam. Kotaku had this article, they're looking into it, where they said they have a source, an anonymous source from a GameStop, that tells us that the retailer printed a few thousand copies of the game with no shrink wrap in order to restock inventory, and then labeled them as pre-owned.
Ah.
Also, the big thing this is being labeled as scam is because when the game was first released, Nintendo, the only people who could sell this game was Nintendo and GameStop.
Yes.
GameStop had a deal with Nintendo that
Oh, right. That's
they would
right,
be
yeah.
the exclusive retailer
Yeah.
of this game.
Yeah.
So people are calling, I guess, collusion.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. It's the most expensive used game, not
Mhm.
including bundles,
Mm.
at GameStop. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's just I didn't think a game could go that high used
I'm actually surprised it's taken them this long to do this.
to just find a game and then
No,
or like this game in general.
I just mean like in gaming used scenario in general, because the way used games work is what's the retail price?
Mhm.
What is it, $5 lower than that?
Pretty much.
And then if it's something that's like not in print, it's usually really cheap, right?
Yeah, or if it's really niche.
Yeah. But like, because you look at other hobby markets and things do go up in value, and I'm surprised GameStop hasn't tried to take advantage of that earlier.
True.
Like, I don't know why they don't. I don't know. What are some rare games nowadays?
Valkyria Chronicles they sell, but that's still kind of reasonable. But it's $40.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah. I mean, like, or like, I guess it's because they cancel off older games. Like, they don't go past a certain generation.
Yeah, like they don't carry PS2 games anymore.
Yeah. So, but I'm just surprised it took them this long. I mean, good for them if they they can do it. They can do it.
Yeah.
We don't know the full extent of the issue at hand.
You know what? Good for them.
What?
Honestly,
Is this an Abercrombie and Fitch thing where it's like, I know this is bad, but
seriously, if they've had that such forethought,
Yeah.
good for them.
Well,
You know what I mean?
might as well.
Right?
Yeah, and you know what they're gonna do? All the suckers are gonna buy it because they're gonna be like, "This is the only
That is
chance."
the thing,
I'm
right?
raising my hand.
They've basically
Yeah.
locked you into buying.
Yeah, and then when they see the graph drop, like, okay, we're getting less, they're gonna drop it to 80. Get a
Yeah.
whole nother range of suckers.
Yeah, so what's happening here is that I've been checking in. The used market is now being like shit.
Of course.
There's all these new copies that just appeared out of thin air. We can't sell it for the $150 to $300 that we were before.
Mm-hmm.
So they're coming down in price on the used market now. So it's going to be just a matter of time before all the eBay prices are going to have to go lower than GameStop or EB to actually sell these games.
Mm-hmm.
So this is still niche enough where I'm gonna be pretty confident that I could pick a copy up for, like, I'm gonna say full retail eventually, and it's not sold out and hard to find. But we'll see.
Full retail?
I'm gonna go ahead.
You think you can get it for $50?
I think
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
I think I can get it. For
I'm gonna say that's a
$50.
negative.
Unless it's a second printing, no.
I think I can get it for $50.
I think that you're gonna hold your breath and then it's never gonna come and then you're gonna be upset and you're gonna cry to us.
I'm gonna hold my breath forever. Then I'm gonna hold it forever.
Because those 300 to 150, that's for a sealed copy, right?
No,
Oh.
the upwards of 300 are sealed.
Well, there
But still, like, I've seen used copies. There's like, yeah, this one's got no manual, and I sold it for 200.
How the hell do people lose the manual?
I don't know.
Here's another thing though. How much do you want this game?
I really want to play this game.
You know what?
Real bad.
I don't think it's worth $90 of a game.
Yeah, but then again, you know what is worth $90?
What?
This to everybody else.
True. Okay.
I'm gonna call this right now. You're gonna lose out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know where you're getting this cloud. I really,
I like to think optimistically.
even in our area, there's if there's like 50 copies, there's gonna be 50 guys that want it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
in my university or college alone, there's gonna be 50 guys there.
Not in my college, no.
you don't know that.
It's like
Yeah, you don't know that.
You
That's
don't
the
know
thing.
No, I'll get it. I'm confident in myself.
We'll catch up every year.
I'm crossing my fingers for a second printing, but
I think a second printing is less likely than me getting it for $50.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
That is true.
I'm just hoping. I'm praying for you, but
Pray for me.
you should have got it when it came out.
I should have. I didn't know. I was young, naive. I didn't know back then.
It was like a year ago.
Yeah, I know. I was young and naive. I told
How did
you.
not- that was a whole like thing around it, right?
I've learned so much in
was
such
it
little
called
time.
again Project Rain?
I don't know.
Operation Rain?
I don't think I was following it at that time. I was playing. I think I was deep into League at that point. And I was like,
Oh.
I don't need consoles. All I need is
Oh, okay.
ADCs and lanes and jungling.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right, and that's my one.
Okay, I'll go next. So this September, Dark Horse is releasing a special 8-issue one bundle.
Ooh.
So it's like all at once of the thing called The Star Wars.
The Star Wars.
The capital T Star Wars.
Is it like Star Wars? The Star Wars, like that Ferrari?
No, it is actually it's adapted from George Lucas's original script or rendition of the Star Wars.
Ooh.
So it is not the Star Wars you know. It is the Star Wars as originally envisioned by his head. So what they show you is they show you things like the original Luke was actually an old man.
What?
Yeah, Han Solo was an alien.
What?
Darth
What?
Vader
Did he have a vest?
was also like a demonic alien with no helmet.
I could see that.
And so it's a cool like alternate universe or the original universe of how this is supposed to be. And it's just been adapted to a comic. I believe it is just the first movie. Yeah, that's it. Because it's just Star Wars, yeah. So I think this looks cool. I don't think...
The Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sounds Japanese.
Like, there is a YouTube video showing you, like, certain panels and stuff. How Princess Leia looks different and everything else.
Yeah.
Wow,
But...
that's crazy.
No.
But yeah, no, I think it looks interesting enough. We're going to review it
What?
because I have established that here at my Capitalism podcast.
That's pretty cool. All
So
right.
you can review it all you want. Maybe I don't wanna. Maybe I'll just sit out.
We can always find another white guy. So.
No, you can't. You don't know white people.
Another white guy in Star Wars.
Yeah,
You don't know
Shouldn't be
white
too
people.
hard for-
White
shouldn't
people
be
aren't
too
into
hard
Star
for-
Wars. That's rare.
totally right.
That's some golden unicorn shit.
But yeah, there you go. The Star Wars.
Man, Han Solo's an alien.
Yeah, he's like a green alien.
He won't be good.
He actually looks like who's the guy? Is it Guido?
Guido.
The guy
Greedo.
Greedo? Is that his name?
Oh, from the actual Star Wars.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
that's what he looks like.
That's hilarious.
Man, but there you go.
Hilarious.
Blaven, your pick.
My pick is a movie called American Hustle.
Mm.
It stars Jeremy Renner, Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Amy Adams, and Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes.
And I think the story is that Bradley Cooper and Christian Bale are con artists that have to work for the FBI or CIA, I think, and they have to con criminals and get them caught. And Jennifer Lawrence is the unpredictable wife of, I think, Christian Bale. I can't remember, and she jeopardizes the whole thing. And apparently, it's based on a true story. So, yeah. So yeah, it looks like a lot of. It looks like a thriller, crime thriller.
I couldn't tell. Is this like in contention for like Oscar stuff, or is this more like an action? Like, cause
I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's one of those movies that's gonna get quite a buzz around it, and it's gonna be up there, in the Oscar rankings and whatnot.
Okay, I just couldn't make it out from the trailer. What the demographic is for this one?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks like an interesting kind of movie. Kind of, what would it remind me of? I guess
I have no idea.
I don't. The trailer didn't tell you much, really.
No,
I had to look up the Wikipedia to see it, but just the fact that it's just a star-studded cast, how can they go wrong? Right?
I don't know. Have you seen Silver Linings Playbook?
No, is it good?
I don't know.
That's what the tagline is. Basically, anyone who's in the Fighter or Silver Linings Playbook is in this movie.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's a good one.
Oh, I don't know. I figured you like Jennifer Lawrence and you like Bradley Cooper, right?
She likes me too. Yes.
Yeah, so I figured you'd watch that movie already. So.
Yeah. No, I haven't. You want to sit down and watch it together?
Not really.
All right, sweet.
I heard it's good.
Meet my house.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll check that out. But American Hustle this December.
Oh, it's December.
Yeah. It's a wise way.
Oh, it is away. Oh, I thought it was more like an October thing. But...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
So
know.
yeah, that's my pick of the week. Check out the trailer if you can. I don't know if they're showing it in front of movies right now.
I don't know.
You said you saw it, and so did you. Where did you guys see it?
What I see?
The trailer.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it was on Reddit.
I've never seen the trailer.
Oh, okay.
I just saw
Oh, you said
production stills.
Production stills. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. My bad. All right. That's
Yeah,
me.
There we go.
Yeah, and then my last pick is a flash game. It's called Icarus Proudbottom Teaches Typing. I don't really want to say more than that, other than it's a typing game that has a very unique style, and you have a thing in there called a typogotchi that you have to feed your points to. But it's a really fun and well-written typing game.
When you say typing, you mean like teaches you how to type?
I mean, like it puts up sentences on the board,
Okay.
and you type
All
to
right.
get points
Right.
to feed this thing called a typogotchi.
And you beat this game.
I didn't beat it. I played a little bit of it,
Okay.
and it was really funny, and it was really well written, and just the style of the whole thing was fun.
Okay.
So like, I don't want to ruin
The
surprise
magic,
for any. I don't want to ruin the magic. Just Google Icarus Proudbottom Teaches Typing, and then play it.
Okay.
And then, if you're like me, you'll have your mind semi blown.
Yes. Blaven, do you like typing games?
No.
No? Okay, that was simple. All
All
right.
No, I don't. I remember they used to give me nightmares when I was in school.
So wait, in school, did you guys have that game where it's like there's two rowboats?
Yeah, and you had to like type to make him row.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
was so good at the left-hand ADSF.
No, we didn't have
That's
that
it.
game.
That's the only battle I played.
That was it.
Yeah. I'd be like, yo, you want a challenge?
Left hand only, bitch.
Yeah, ADSF, let's go.
Yo, I was all home keys. Let's do the whole keyboard.
Mine was, there's a sentence, we copied the sentence, if it's wrong it beeps at you.
Oh,
Really mean.
that's just disastrous.
And that's it.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, that sounds so mean.
The screen was black and the letters were orange. That's it.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, so you know me in typing games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's why. Okay. No. Okay. Here's a real question: is this game better than? Because my favorite typing game is Typing of the Dead.
Oh
No,
damn.
Typing of the Dead is immortal. It will hold the top spot forever.
I guess I have no reason to play this then.
It is number 2.
Okay. Oh,
That's what-
I'm assuming there's a huge gap between 2 and 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys are hilarious.
It's like a jet versus a bicycle.
Oh, not again.
Typing
You guys.
is dead.
All right.
So lame.
What? You didn't like that?
No, it's cool. It's just.
I played it on the arcade cabinet where it has the
Yeah.
official air quotes typing of the dead keyboard.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine how the guy pitched it? Hey, listen, we don't want to use light guns. Let's use freaking keyboards.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I remember that was the one reason why I wanted a Dreamcast.
Oh,
so crazy.
so good.
So crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, play it. Icarus Proudbottom teaches typing.
Okay. Well, let's move into our weeks. And Anthony, why don't you just continue?
I didn't really do anything new this week.
What? You did nothing.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't
Yeah?
do nothing new.
Oh.
So I played Fallout more. I went back into League a bit.
I
I watched a bit of that Dota thing.
It was hot.
Whatever. It's Dota. I don't fucking know what's going on. I play League. And I don't know. There's not really much to talk about. Like in my Fallout stuff, I haven't really done anything that warrants conversation.
Ah.
So that's my week.
Yo.
Quick,
Sweet.
painless.
Awesome. I'm surprised you didn't go see a random movie this week.
No, I didn't. There's nothing I want to see.
I heard you went to a festival.
I did.
Of friends.
And there's
I heard
nothing
you went to the Festival of Friends with who?
with myself.
Ah.
And I don't want to walk around smelling old hippies, listen to country music anymore. So yeah, no, I did nothing in my week that warrants talking about it.
Awesome.
So
Great. You're a bundle of joy.
I know, it's fantastic.
Ooh, let's jump around. Jump around.
Let's jump around. Do you do a lot of jumping in jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
Do you really?
So, I just want a quick update on you guys in Jiu-Jitsu. So, Blaven, when I spar with people,
Yes.
is on one mode only. Survival mode.
Survive.
Basically, don't get tapped in the next 6 minutes.
Wow.
And then, something happened magically this past week. I finally attacked someone, and I choked them out!
Oh.
Damn,
Did you get a stripe
You
for
grew
that?
some claws, got
No,
some
man.
teeth.
Nah, man, I didn't get a stripe for that. No one even saw. I wanted to just jump up and just make a big deal about it, but instead I was gracious and was like, oh, let's start again.
You're not a sore winner?
oh
Should have been like, guys, look, I beat him.
That sucks.
look at him, he's tapping, but I'm not letting go.
Blaven, he's choked out.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I got him in an armbar.
You should be a sore winner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In your face!
Yeah.
Be gracious at the beginning, but at the end, just
Yeah.
totally lose
But
the
at the
spot.
end, you just stand over them, bend over, point, and then just laugh. Or just go, ha!
And then fight him again. That's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got an armbar, and that was my first submission. And then the second submission was a collar choke.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud about that.
So you're getting better.
Yeah, I'd like to say I'm getting better.
Have you fought this person before?
No.
So you don't really have a... What's what I'm looking for? Like a benchmark. Like you don't know if...
He's good or bad, or what do you
Yeah.
mean? Or if I'm
Yeah.
good against him or bad against
Yeah.
him. I'm not quite sure. I like to look at it this way. Whenever I spar with someone, I always give them the benefit of the doubt that they're actually better than me.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that everybody's better than me.
Yeah.
Because if I were to look at it as, oh my god, it's a white belt, I'm gonna take you out,
Yeah.
but I'm also a white belt,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna lead to some bad. I'm gonna get lazy.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
want that to happen.
That's
So-
some Hajime no Ippo train of thought.
Well, no, it's true because if I don't take anyone seriously, or if I treat them like they're weaker than me, I'm gonna start getting sloppy. I'm not gonna pull tightly. I'm not gonna try and do my techniques in the right manner.
Mm-hmm.
But if I assume that every guy, for some strange reason, even if I have him in an arm lock, is gonna choke me out, then
He's gonna grow a third arm.
He's gonna go third arm. That's what I want to really just get in the mindset of, to really. It's not over till it's over, kind of thing.
Mhm.
So even when the person is new, or if the
Mhm.
person is a black belt, I kind of treat them the same.
Mhm.
Kind of, I just do the best I can. And if my best actually works out, like it did in the past week, then it works out.
But what happens when you treat them like that, right?
Yeah.
But then they suddenly seem like they're just completely pathetic. Like, what do you do then? Are you still like, oh, I'm going to be the best as I can? Or are you going to be like, I think I can ease off?
Can I tell you the truth?
Yeah.
I just go at it.
Okay.
Honestly, I haven't had run into that.
Okay.
Everybody who I've tried to do things to or use my best against. They've defended pretty well. It's not like.
I just want to know if there's any mind games going on.
What do you mean, like?
Like someone just psyching you at the very beginning, like
Oh, so when I fight someone, they act weak.
yeah,
But then in the last 3 minutes of the round,
they just take you out. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I wish I was that good.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
All right.
That'd be the best.
That probably would be.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm getting better. Might compete again this September. Hopefully, you guys come. Maybe I'll redeem myself. You guys can take videos of me.
Maybe.
You know, this is more pressure now.
Wow.
Because when I first started training for 3 months in and I started competing,
Mhm.
I had sort of an excuse. I'm inexperienced. I just jump into the pit. Now that it's been over half a year, and I'm tapping people out and got a stripe on my belt, which really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if I lose now, I'm just a chump.
No, you're just a slow learner.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I want to win though.
Or maybe not. Maybe slow learner is the wrong thing to say. Maybe you're just
Late bloomer.
Yeah, that's the one. There we go.
Yeah, but I would like you guys to come watch me. But I know that there's only going to be one thing said after I lose.
Hey, what?
The point I'm laughing.
Is LOL.
LOL, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him sprawled across the floor. He's out. Don't wake him up.
Yeah, the minute you lose, I'll run up onto the mats and just
And
point
point
at
at
you.
me and laugh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take like Instagram selfies with you passed out on the floor. Put a filter on it.
And then I'm going to be too tired to even fight back. Where's your jiu-jitsu now, bitch?
Hashtag TKO.
But yeah, no, so September 29th, I think there's going to be a tournament, so maybe I'll join that again. It's going to be another one of those that's a round robin where you get guaranteed 4 fights. So I don't get knocked out immediately at the beginning.
Guaranteed 4.
Yeah.
What's the max?
4,
Oh,
I think. The last time I went, I only had 3 because one of them dropped out.
so you took the win for that.
I didn't get a win. I got nothing.
Oh.
Just standing out of 3.
Oh.
Hopefully I go down another weight class.
How
think
far are you away now?
I'm still in the weight class below.
No, but I mean, like, how much further do you have to go to reach it?
Oh, probably another 20 pounds.
Oh, okay.
I'm leveling off at 210 right now, which is bad. I can't get past it. I don't know why. So hopefully, maybe it's just because I'm eating too much still. Maybe I just gotta cut back and just cut out everything.
Cut out
the
rice.
Water. I cut out rice already.
Okay. Don't cut out water. Did you say cut out water?
No, I cut out everything but water.
Okay.
Just live off water for the rest of my
Just
life.
do the celery diet.
Oh God. Oof. I wish somebody would just like force feed salmon down my mouth.
Just do the celery diet and protein supplements.
Oh baby, give me the dream. The dream.
Salmon's got a lot of fat in it, though.
Oh, you've got a lot of fat in there, right? Turn around.
Just to get-
Just letting you know, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so what? Chicken only? Chicken
No,
breast?
you eat a combination of the two. I'm just saying.
You-
Salmon's
you-
got a lot of fat in it, too.
I think if you just
Good
go
fat, bad
fish,
fat.
though, you might have to worry with mercury.
It's still fat.
Yeah. Oh man, that's lame.
Just make sure not to get them trans fats.
Omega 3 fatty acids. Come on, come on. Can be good. Can be good stuff.
It's got those in it.
Can
that's
be,
what I'm saying.
can be this good stuff. That. Come on.
Just load up on nuts.
Oh yeah, true. Hey, almonds. Is that all right? Is that fat too?
Actually, it does.
It
There's
does.
tons.
Tons.
The
It's
oils.
so good, though.
It's so good. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I really enjoy training, so it's something I look forward to. So I'm really glad that I'm getting better. I was getting discouraged for a little bit, but now that I just needed that one win, Just sometimes the little man's just got to get there.
Mm.
The guy was my size though, so that's what's good too. It's not like he was smaller than me.
Oh, so okay, that's good.
Because if the person was smaller than me, then I would feel a little bad because I would just I've had that happen to me where somebody just smothers me and I can't really do much. But this guy was my size, and so
So no David and Goliath yet.
no David and Goliath there. So
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that happens.
really, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Because when we spar against each other, you don't really worry about weight classes.
Oh.
So you just go against whoever.
Well, that's a little unfair, but
Yeah, no, but today, I mean, I went against the person who was around 160,
Yeah.
and this guy just a monkey on me. I saw him at one point, and then
Yeah.
he disappeared, and I was falling asleep.
Wow.
I didn't know what was going on.
Wow.
I'm like, oh man, I've got you in an awesome position. Nope, you're on my back. Oh, you're choking me out. Oh, there you go. Good night.
Very
See you
nice.
later.
Very nice.
Talk to you later.
Very nice.
Yeah, no, so I want to get to that point. Graceful movements rather than powering through people.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Anyway, that's enough about my training. It's going well for everybody out there. A lot of my time has been spent with Dragon's
Okay.
Crown.
Yeah.
So I didn't play any Magic this week.
Oh.
Only on Monday. Well, last Monday. Last Monday's the last time I played Magic.
I don't even know you.
Oh,
anymore.
okay. You're right, and we had... Okay, yeah, okay.
So tomorrow is going to be drafting.
As far as that, the Dungeon Comics?
No, Top Games.
Top Games.
The tougher crowd.
Oh, the
My
big
opinion.
boys.
The big boys.
But we've already established that
I'm ready.
you're top dog there, too.
Bone
so-
saw's ready. Well, the last time I went there, I won. So I can't not win this time.
Yeah, man.
I got a plan for tomorrow.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, man. I got one card, one draft round only. Vince is... He just loves how I force archetype.
You can't go in with a plan. You can't do that.
I know you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna.
God. You'll get too caught up.
I know.
It's like jiu-jitsu. Don't keep looking for that armbar.
Actually, you know what? That happened today.
Yeah?
Gotta stop looking for that armbar.
That's what I thought.
Gotta do something else.
Yeah.
You know what I realized?
Easy to read.
Don't know anything else.
Oh. Triangle, man.
No, I know. I tried different ones. I just keep going for the collar choke. Nobody sees it coming. Yes, tomorrow's plan is 6 and a green. So that's 7 mana. Howl of the Night Pact. This is sorcery. You get a 2/2 wolf for every force you control.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So mono green. Let's do it.
Force that shit.
Yo, force that. What? You only need one card. That's forcing.
What if you don't get it?
Yeah, I know. It's an uncommon though, so hopefully I'll get there.
Maybe get 3 of them.
4 of them.
If I got 3 of them, that's terrible because my deck is gonna be filled with 7 drops that I can't use ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We'll see. Green's my least favorite color, so.
Oh. Well, boo-hoo.
Then what's your favorite color?
What?
Isn't it your favorite color, green?
I think so, yeah.
Easy, right?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, beats.
Yeah. Green, blue.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Yeah.
Green and blue?
Yeah.
Well, that's the strongest color combination in the set.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how good Vince is at drafting. Let's just say he's a vulture. When we're fighting for all 4 colors, he's just taking all the black.
Yeah.
That was the best draft ever.
Yo, just read. Just be like, oh,
Just read.
mine.
Yeah, so, these boys with their jiu-jitsu bet. I guess it's leaning towards jiu-jitsu right about now.
Oh, I don't know.
That was too early to say.
Too early to say? Too early in the race?
Yeah, it's too early.
Too early in
It's
the
too
race?
early.
Did you
I still, like, you want my secret, I'm on the outside bet right now.
What was that?
I still think you're going to give up both for something else entirely.
Oh.
Dun, dun,
dun. What do you reckon? It's going to be?
Go-karting.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
The one thing that's not physical.
Oh my god. You. How did you know?
I know your secret.
Hilarious. But yeah, no, my week's just been dragging. Working, going home, training, coming home, playing Dragon's Crown, and going to sleep. And then rinse and repeat.
Sounds like you're on a well-scheduled path to success.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yes.
Not really.
Awesome.
Alright, let's hear about the big man's week. Are you ready, Vince? Sanchez is ready.
So I've been watching Videogame High School Season 2.
What is that?
Oh, is it any good?
So, I think last year, you know Freddie Wong?
Oh, yeah, man.
VGHS.
Yeah, he had this little VGHS skit. I think it ran a couple weeks. Every episode was like 7 to 10 minutes. It's about high school about video games, and the troubles of high school plus video games. Oh yeah, by the way, there's no like basketball team, it's all-star FPS team.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
There's a rhythm team.
Yeah.
There's an RPG team.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Drift team.
Yeah.
Twerk team.
So, this year, they had a Kickstarter for Season 2. The Kickstarter was so successful that they were able to get a huge budget. Every episode is like 35 minutes.
Damn.
Damn.
And this thing's only been out for like 3 weeks now? So
Whoa.
the first 2 episodes are already longer than the entirety of Season 1.
Oh, wow.
Is that redhead girl in it again?
Which red?
The one who...
Key?
Yeah.
Key.
Key.
So it's all the same actors and actresses. The law's there, you know. Some other actors and actresses. The dude from Epic Mealtime is still the principal.
Yes.
Oh, so that is him.
Yeah. The one character who looks different is girl, Jenny Matrix. You know, the blonde?
They couldn't get her back?
Oh,
No, she's in it. She's in it.
Oh.
She just looks different.
She looks way different. She lost, like, I don't know, it must be like 30 pounds.
She was skinny as it was.
I thought she was fine as she was, but no, she went, like...
She looked anorexic before.
I wouldn't say that.
Not
I
really.
think so.
No,
She
no.
looked. She looked like.
She looked healthy.
She looked like skinny jeans were baggy on her.
Her face looked fine, but if you look like as the camera went lower, she widened out around the hips.
I only look
But
at-
you look at her now, she's a toothpick.
That's not good.
I also didn't know that she married that main character
In real life?
in real life.
Oh.
They got married.
Huh.
Anyways, so the fun thing about VGHS was, it's Video Game High School, and it's by the dudes who do those cool videos.
Okay.
Right? Those awesome videos where there's not really a story, but some cool shit happens.
Okay.
So when they get a budget, suddenly that little fun idea needs a story behind it, and it needs substance. These guys don't deliver.
Huh.
It is a special effects team trying to make a TV show, and that's and their flaws definitely come out here. Like they have so many intricate cross-secting stories that just aren't interesting. A lot of the big scenes are kind of boring, and it's really slow, and it's 30 minutes.
Is it excuses for them to try out all these experimental special effects? Is that what you feel like?
You know what? It's actually not big. Every episode has one big special effects scene,
Okay.
but for the most part, it's look at all the subtle effects we can do. Check out our wall of displays.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
Check out this awesome UI HUD. It's great.
Don't you wish your UI was like that in real life?
Exactly.
User interface.
Yeah. So it's kind of a disappointment.
I know what that means.
It's definitely a disappointment. It's like, when there's something that's really good, but because it's like so budget, you're like, oh, they've got the spirit there. And then there's the reverse effect where it's like, they got all the money in the world, but they just don't get it anymore. That's what this is.
You sound really upset about this.
They were clouded by dollar signs. Is that what you were saying?
I think they got too caught up in the wanting to do too much. If they kept it simple, I think it would have been fine. But yeah, VGHS Season 2. It's alright.
You love it.
And then last week I said Serenity was coming back to theaters thanks to the Cineplex fan vote.
Yeah.
Boo.
So I watched Firefly again. Guys, I love Firefly.
Yo.
Whoa, really? Wait. Come on.
Yeah, secret's out.
Last I heard, it was the worst show on TV, and you hated it.
Oh, no, I love it. I watched Serenity? Whoa. So, Serenity's good, but man, I did not realize, one, this movie would sell out. Two, the audience was super geeky.
Did it smell bad?
No, but I was like, man, I've never seen this. Like, when we go watch, Avengers or something? Or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, oh, yeah, there's, geeks here, but there's also that mix-in crowd of,
There's a bunch of bros over there.
yeah,
There's
because
people with
yeah,
their girlfriend over here.
they're like, oh, yeah, I used to love comics as a kid, but I've kind of grown out of it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
these movies are what it takes. No, this is, the hardest of core. This is, whoa. You're
Everybody
really...
had a 3DS.
Yeah, and it's like, whoa, everyone understands the Firefly jokes. Whoa, this is fucked up. I didn't realize you were all here in my city.
One guy brought a Transformer. It was fucked.
No, half of them. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the show, Jane had this hat his mom made. It's orange and
Yeah.
half the audience had that hat.
What?
And I was like, I felt so left out. I'm like, I want a hat.
I want a hat, man.
And if they didn't have the hat, they had a shirt that said Serenity. And if it wasn't that, they had one of the mercenary teams. So the biggest one is the Blue Suns, and they all had the Blue Sun shirts. I'm like, fuck.
And if not that, they had a brown coat.
Exactly. Or they were dressed up as other characters. The Doctor always wears a suit, so a lot of them came with a suit.
Wow.
And Vince rocked up in the Hollister.
Yeah, I rocked up in an aqua blue Hollister shirt.
Yo, you were making them feel nervous. You're like, shit, there's a bro here.
I felt so out of the loop. I was like,
Oh no, I didn't know there were going to be bros at this theater.
No, they're going to
I
be
thought
me
this was
up.
going to be a good night for me. But hey, kid, that's my seat? Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't beat me up.
But no, I'm just like, wow. I'm glad the Firefly community's strong.
You should have stole someone's girlfriend while you were there.
No, I just complimented everybody on their neat little accessories.
Are you serious? You're going to hit me now?
I want that seat. But okay, hey, girlfriend.
I like your
No,
shirt.
no,
Please don't
girlfriend
take it away.
stays.
I don't have another shirt.
I like that hat.
Give me that hat.
You can have it.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that? You're disappointing us, man.
Do you have any t-shirts or any paraphernalia that you could have worn?
No, because there's nothing that I've really wanted over the years.
Yeah, it's not really the nicest outfits they have.
No, well, it's not the outfits. There's no merchandise that I like.
Really?
Yeah. Like the type of things I like are really minimalist, single color, whatever.
Yeah, true.
But what they had was like the cover of the DVD on their shirt. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
It's kind of hot.
Oh, that's like the special edition Soul Calibur 4 shirt that came out. The fucking ugly ass.
It's like I don't know, or like a super grittied out version of the ship, and then it says Serenity. I'm like,
So much going on this shirt.
Nah, it's not for me. Yeah,
So you'd rather have like a shirt that was black and it had the symbol of their ship or something.
yeah, or like when we went to Anime North. Remember that poster of the Firefly that I wanted?
Yeah,
It was like an olive green, and it was just the silhouette of the ship from the
Yeah,
top view. Like,
yeah.
I like that. I would have that as a shirt, but unfortunately, those things can't be made because Fox owns the license, and they like to take control.
So you wouldn't have a shirt.
Well, you can make it for yourself.
Yeah, but I need to be official.
So you wouldn't want a shirt that just had all the cast and it says Firefly in big letters and the ship in like a star background.
No.
And then also a quote in the
Oh.
corner from
Oh,
the
so
captain.
good.
It'll look like the Arkham City cover, but on a shirt.
Oh,
That's so awesome.
you guys are hilarious.
Hilarious.
No, I'm serious.
You're so funny.
I'm serious.
Hopefully, one day I'll end up with a Serenity or Firefly merch.
Merch.
Oh, maybe I'll get a hat at Fan
Fan
Expo.
I was like, Anime North, what?
You'd be surprised.
I don't think so.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I'd get the Bishojo cast of Firefly.
Oh, hilarious.
But wait a
Wait,
minute.
there's more.
There's men in there.
Oh, you
How
didn't
can
know?
men be Bushojo?
You didn't know?
Bushonen?
No, and I'll get the Armor Girls project, and then they will be all armored up.
Hilarious.
No, that's the thing. They'll be dressed up.
They'll turn the ship into a
Sure.
moe
Sure,
kyun
sure.
girl ship that transforms.
There you go.
Got it.
It's done.
You got
It's
it.
done.
Japan is on that.
Okay, and then the final thing is bought a toy.
Oh, did you-
What?
Yes,
Again.
so-
So surprised.
Guys, in February at New York Toy Fair, I remember, I can't remember, I don't remember if you guys remember me saying this, but Hasbro said, we're going to make 6-inch Star Wars figures. Labeled it the Black Series.
That's hilarious.
And I thought that
Black.
sounded really cool.
The Black Series.
That's hilarious.
And it is a collector-focused line. Star Wars has never been in the 6-inch scale.
Yep.
And so we're going to do it. And they said all the wording out of that fair was that we understand that the world has great competition. You know, Blaven's holding SH Figure Arts Iron Man, and I'm looking at that box like, that's a cool box, that's a great figure. Hasbro understands that's the competition, so they're going to make something too. And so they have theirs. And I think that this is probably the nicest box I've seen. Box. I think the box is nice. It is this matte black. There's this nice orange stripe that wraps around. There's a nice cutout window. Darth Maul's in there. He looks great. It's this awesome compromise between if you want to open your toys or if you want to keep them all sealed. Has a great little hook here. Because I've seen some people, they just get a board and they just stick them all on. Like they nail them all on.
Oh,
And so it looks cool. So that's what the box looks like. There's also a quote on the back. I think it's like Darth Maul's only line in the movie.
What did he say?
It says, the
Yeah.
evil Sith appearance Darth Maul engages in a fierce lightsaber duel with Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So I don't think he says that unless he's
Kenobi?
narrating his own life.
You're right, he doesn't say that. I guess I didn't read the box.
That's hilarious, Vince.
So,
They
there,
realize he's
yeah.
third person.
yeah, so, it retails for $20. But what's the figure like? That's the important bit. What is the toy like? And so Darth Maul...
Did you buy two?
the heck?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you guys, I played the magic trick on you. Darth Maul's accessories comes with 2 heads, but one of them has the entire cloak around him.
There's no body in the cloak.
Trickery!
No.
This guy.
I will say the construction of the toy feels identical to what Japan's offering.
I'll be the judge of this. Let me see this.
Something that's also great is that they use a combination of plastics as well as soft goods like cloth.
Oh.
I think the paintwork is on par. Where this figure loses out is in how much it can actually do.
Okay.
His joints are pretty shit.
Oh.
They are not on the level that I would want to see from...
That seems like more posability than I can do.
It's not. It is
I
not.
can't do that.
So Darth Maul, he can. I'm so torn because, in comparison to all Western toys,
Right.
this is the best action figure put out by any Western company by a mile. But it is still not on the level of Figuarts, or what.
But what is
Or what-
really?
There's a lot of other Japanese companies.
I mean, not Japanese.
That's my point.
Okay.
That the West has never been able to keep up with the East. Mind you, Figuarts like that Iron Man do cost like $50,
Mm-hmm.
and that's more than double the price of
The Star Wars.
this Darth Maul.
Actually feels really nice.
I like him. He's a lot heftier than your standard Figuart.
he seems like he has a robust
Yeah,
sort of build.
he feels like there's great build quality around him.
Yeah.
He's just his actual function isn't there.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I think that this figure is really only worth $15. That's what I would have loved.
Okay.
But the collector level packaging kind of makes it a little bit nicer.
You know what? I'm a sucker for that box. That box is sexy.
Post that box on your wall.
Yeah, I really like this box, and like
It reminds you of that the black box, the black Mac box for the Transformers toys that I like.
Yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of the packaging for last year's Magic.
Oh yeah, 2013.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
core
that-
set, right?
Woo, baby.
Yeah.
That packaging.
That's
was
what it reminds
sexy.
me of. So I'm definitely not gonna like, even though this figure is a little, it's hit and miss. I mean, like it's best action figure put out by American company. Still not what I want,
Right.
but I'm definitely gonna pick up characters that I like, and even if I never open them, I think they'll look awesome in their box.
Are they hard to find?
Yeah,
So where'd you find this one at Walmart?
Walmart. I went to Walmart and there was nothing there. Like
Wow.
like I saw the pegs. They had like 4 pegs, and they just told me they put them out and they were gone. And as I was leaving, the guy's like, "Oh wait!" And he found one like in the video game section.
Hilarious.
Like he found there was Luke's, R2D2, and Darth Maul.
Oh man.
And I was like, "Okay, I'll take them all."
I want to take a Luke.
It was Luke in the flight suit.
Oh, I want to take a Mall.
The other thing I was looking for was a Sand Trooper, but
Hilarious.
I think
Sand Trooper.
yeah,
Stormtrooper.
no sand.
Oh. The little guys.
No,
the guys
No. Okay, so a Sand Trooper is just a stormtrooper dressed for the desert.
Oh.
Oh.
Weird.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm looking to get just characters I want, so I'm super looking forward to Wave 2,
Which is?
which is
Han.
Slave Leia,
Oh god.
obviously.
Nice.
Han Solo,
Nice.
Greedo,
Ooh.
and Han Solo!
Where's Lando Calrissian?
So they haven't...
Two Hans?
No, it's just the one Han.
Oh.
So yeah, the one I want most is Han Solo. Oh, sorry, did I say Han Solo twice?
Yeah.
Sorry, Boba Fett.
Oh, Boba Fett. There
So
you go.
everybody wants the Fett. I want the Han, but I also want the Fett.
You also want the slave.
I also want the Slave, and I kind of want Greedo just to do that whole who shot first.
It's Greedo.
Huh?
That's hilarious.
The green dude.
Yeah, no, it was Greedo. I'm saying
Yeah.
he shot first.
Oh, you're saying he shot
Yeah, I'm
first.
saying he
Okay.
shot first.
But yeah, so yeah, this line of toys is pretty cool. I kind of am disappointed I didn't get the Comic-Con exclusive one now,
Which is?
which is Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett.
Ooh.
Oh, because I didn't say the Boba Fett that's coming out is Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi?
Not that you guys know the difference in their costumes.
A little bit.
Neither do I.
There's like a battle scar on his left
Oh,
shoulder,
fuck, I don't even
but
know.
not on the right shoulder.
Anyway,
It's
so the
different.
Comic-Con one is Boba Fett from Empire Strikes Back with Han in Carbonite.
What?
I just saw that picture just now. It's in a huge box.
Yes. And I'm
Oh.
so pissed at myself that
Carbonite Han.
I didn't get it.
Right? That's actually pretty cool.
Because I could have got it from someone from the States who would come to TFCon. It was like $50. But now if you want it, it's charging like $140.
That's it? So cheap.
Like, clearly.
I'm pissed for you.
Yeah. But no, so super happy with how this turned out. I
Great.
definitely recommend it to all Star Wars fans. I do kind of wish, though, like, my only thing is that I wish they had another license that I was more attached to.
Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly.
Yeah.
Firefly Black Edition, yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what I was getting at.
Firefly
Sorry,
or
guys.
Mass Effect.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Actually, no, for Firefly,
Or
what I
like
want is,
Mass
like,
Effect.
those giant 12-inch figures with the super detailed faces.
What if it was Nathan Drake?
What was it? What
No.
was that from? It was the Batman.
Oh yeah, those are the hot toys
Hot
you saw.
toys?
Yeah.
You want that kind of stuff?
Yeah, but I want that with Firefly.
Oh,
Like I want, if anything, I just want Nathan Fillion, but I do want the whole cast.
Yeah.
At $200 a pop, I can do it. I can do it.
Hilarious.
But yeah, no, that's it.
You also got Iron Man.
No, Iron Man's old.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he came out back in, I'm gonna say May.
Oh, weird.
May.
Huh.
I just put him back in his box to do a box comparison.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Kind of looking forward to the end of this week though, because the biggest toy release of the year should be out by then.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. As well as Shin Getter 1.
Shin Getter 1. Did you watch that yet?
No.
Get on it.
I have till the end of this month to watch that.
All right, because you have to review it.
Yeah. And then
Shin Getter
I think that's
1.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We're
That
good to go.
sounds awesome.
We're good to go. Okay, thanks for listening.
Yes, thank you.
If you ever need to reach us, you can write into us at tniab.letters@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook and Twitter at the search 3 Nerds in Basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. And
that's it, yeah.
before the end of the show, Blaven's music pick of the week.
Oh.
Drake, Hold On, We're Going Home.
There you go.
It's a good song.
If you need more music recommendations from Blaven, you can always at him on Twitter.
Yeah, because I'm active now.
Yes.
I want to talk draft strats.
He's made 2 posts.
Wow.
4 posts now.
What? Yo, he's been tweeting through this podcast.
Damn!
Yeah, you don't even know how hard I've been tweeting this
Shit.
draft, right?
Shit, I don't even know what to do.
When your Magic the Gathering idols are tweeting back at you, yo, you know you're something special.
Oh, there you go. So tweet it
Because I listen to these guys on a podcast and they're talking to me.
So you can
That's why
message
I play
him
with gaming.
at Blaven Blave.
You can,
Is
that's
that
the thing.
correct?
Yeah, I think so.
There it is, Blaven Blave.
Is it Blaven Blave or is it Blaven _Blave?
No,
I
What
think
did you
it's
jerks
Blaven
put it
Blave.
I
up?
think it's just Blaven Blave.
Jerks. Yeah, Blaven Blave.
There you go. Add him at Blaven
See,
Blave.
we know you.
Yeah, of course.
Anthony's at Killer Can't Kill, and I'm at Vince Sanchez.
Yep.
I need to change my Twitter handle.
We will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.